welcome to Can Talks. Today I am going to present to you a question that's inspired by the story The Black Book by Rankin, who is the #1 crime novel selling author in the UK. So my question for you is, do ends always justify means? And I'm just going to give you my immediate answer right now. The end does not always justify the means, but the end either provides a way of distraction from the means, or it reveals the truth behind the means. So that's what I'm going to start explaining to you. In this novel, the main character, Inspector John Rebus, is solving an unsolved case from 5 years ago, and it involves a murder in a hotel. And the story includes lots of different cases that end up being involved in the same one, so characters from different cases are all connected. Also, another way of looking at this idea of ends justifying means, like your end result, whether it's good or bad, does that end result agree with the steps and processes that you took to meet that goal or end result? Another way of looking at this is thinking of character, someone's character. Are you really able to change your character in reality? For example, addicts, people who have repeated the same behavior their whole lives and who are addicted to a certain behavior, are they really able to change their ways and become a new person? This is very important in the novel because a lot of the potential criminals and victims that Inspector Rebus interviews, they have apparently changed their ways and have become new people, but in reality, when he interviews them, they've never changed their ways. And an example of this is there's a character in the novel named Angus Gibson, and he's the son of a very rich brewery company owner. And so, because of all the money that he's had his whole life, he has opportunities to buy drugs and alcohol, and he starts participating in those activities at a young age. But he goes through rehab in order to change his image in the eyes of the public and to seem as though he is a changed person. But when Inspector Rebus goes and interviews him, he can see in his eyes that he has never fully changed. So in reality, the addict will always be known as the recovering addict. They will never be able to get rid of that identity or that name that they're labeled with. You might ask why this is important, and it's because we can't let our ends distract from our means, meaning that throughout our whole lives we'll be known by the ways in which we, what steps we took in order to meet our goals, what steps we took to meet our ends. And so my advice is to make those ends agree with your means. As in, if you're studying for a test, study for the test and you'll get a good grade and you'll feel as though you've accomplished something individually by yourself instead of relying on others. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't even know if that was